Welcome to day 23. Today, we're diving into one of the most emotionally charged sections of Genesis, Jacob's return and the showdown with Esau in chapters 32 to 34. You ready?
Absolutely. There's so much tension, fear, strategy, and then this deeply spiritual moment. It's one of those chapters where everything feels on the edge.
Right? I mean, Jacob's been gone for years and now he's coming back, only to hear that Esau is coming to meet him with 400 men.
That's not a welcoming party. That's an army.
Exactly. And Jacob is terrified, like split your camp in two kind of terrified.
And yet it's so human. His fear isn't irrational. Last time he saw Esau, his brother wanted to kill him.
Yep. So he sends messengers, gifts, basically saying, hey bro, I've got donkeys, goats, and humility.
Yeah, that line. I may find favor in your sight. It's like he's still that younger brother trying to appease Esau.
But then it gets deeper. That prayer. When Jacob talks to God, he says he's not worthy of the kindness shown to him.
That part hit me too. He's not bargaining anymore. He's raw, honest.
And then, oh boy, he's left alone at night and wrestles with a man until daybreak. That scene is wild.
Totally surreal. And symbolic, right? It's like he's wrestling with everything. Fear, guilt, the future, maybe even God himself.
What I love is that he doesn't let go. He's injured, limping. But he holds on and says, I won't let you go unless you bless me.
That moment changes everything. He gets a new name, Israel. It's not just a blessing. It's an identity shift.
From Jacob the deceiver to Israel, the one who struggles with God and men and prevails. That's huge.
And yet, even after that divine encounter, he still limps. Like there's transformation. But there's also pain that remains.
That limp feels symbolic too, like real change often leaves a mark.
And then we get to the climax. Esau finally arrives.
I held my breath the first time I read that. Jacob bows 7 times, bracing for a possible attack.
But Esau runs, hugs him, kisses him, and they both cry. That's not vengeance. That's reconciliation.
That scene flips expectations. All that fear built up, and then we get this beautiful embrace.
It's like Jacob was preparing for war, but Esau had already forgiven.
Makes you think, how often do we over-prepare for the worst and underestimate grace?
Exactly. And then there's this moment of humility from both. Esau saying, I have enough, and Jacob insisting, please take the gift.
Yeah, and Jacob says something so profound. Seeing your face is like seeing the face of God.
That line still gives me chills, especially after he just said, he saw God face to face at Peniel.
It's like he's recognizing that grace doesn't just come in heavenly visions, it can show up in human forgiveness too.
Totally. And then after all that, Jacob takes his time. He doesn't rush to sear, he moves slowly, tenderly.
And even builds shelters at Succoth, almost like he's rebuilding his life brick by brick.
It's peaceful, but then boom, chapter 34 comes in like a storm.
Yeah, Dinah goes out, Shechem violates her, and everything spirals.
What starts as a personal violation turns into a tribal disaster.
And Jacob's silence when he first hears, that says a lot. Maybe he's shocked, maybe strategizing.
But his sons? They're not silent. They're furious.
Especially Simeon and Levi, and what they do, deceive then massacre, is brutal.
It's hard to justify. They asked for circumcision, knowing full well what they'd do after.
Revenge under the guise of agreement. It's tragic and messy.
And it raises real questions. Was it justice? Was it bloodlust?
That's the thing. This story doesn't wrap up neatly. There's no and they lived happily ever after.
Jacob's response shows that. He's scared of the backlash, not proud. He sees the danger.
Yet his sons respond, should he treat our sister like a prostitute?
Moral outrage, but expressed with extreme violence.
It's one of those biblical moments where we're not given clear answers, just raw human complexity.
Yeah, and that's what makes this stretch of Genesis so compelling. You've got fear, hope, divine encounters, reconciliation, and then horrific vengeance.
It doesn't shy away from the mess. It puts it front and center.
And through it all, we see how faith, identity, and family dynamics collide and evolve.
I think that's the beauty and the burden of these chapters. They force us to sit with discomfort.
Definitely. So, where does this leave us?
Maybe with a question. How do we respond when fear meets grace and when injustice meets rage?
And can transformation ever truly happen without a limp to remind us?
Deep stuff. Let's leave our listeners with that to chew on.
Until tomorrow, God bless.